All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the different elders of GMS. Peace and blessings to the elect. All right, out here on the highways and hedges. All right, and Jake over here bugging out already. But anyway, I want to get right into it. Hey, we're pretty much in World War III, man. All right, we're in World War III. Things are heating up. There's a lot going on here. All right, but one of the things that I was watching was about the corruption that was going on in the Ukrainian government. All the aid that they've been taking from Babylon, from America, pretty much, they've been using it for their personal gain, man, for their personal interest. They've been pocketing a lot of that money, overcharging for certain surplus items. All right, taking that money and buying but basically it's being sold back to the people who have what do you call that, the military industrial complex, people that deal in selling weapons. It's another name that I used to know to call them. But in any event, all right, you see now that a lot of these nations are they don't know what to do, man. All right, and the corruption is prevalent, man. Not just here, but throughout the four corners of the earth, in which everywhere this devil got his hand stuck in. All right, everywhere he got his hand stuck in, there's total corruption, man. All right, but I'm gonna start right here. All right, he has his hands in everything, man, and that's why evils are increasing in the earth, man. This is Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increasing, but the righteous shall see their fall. So transgressions is increasing throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, and you see constant bribery, the lack of morality. All right, spread throughout the four corners of the earth. Now I was watching something else earlier on how these politicians, I think it's the guy Schumer. He's calling on the Federal Trade Commission to go after a gun company up in Illinois, which is selling pretty much they call them JR-15s. All right, they've been out for a year, which they're nothing more than semi-automatic weapons made for pretty much children. If you're 18 years old and under, that's what it's made for. All right, it's specifically targeted towards children. All right, and they on the marketing thing, they pretty much had a skull with a bib in the mouth. So, hey, transgressions are increasing in the earth, man. All right, because this devil's in power. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the face of the judges thereof. If not, then who is it? It's like if I quoted that wrong, but who is he? Who's the cause of all of this? All right, it's the so-called white man, Esau Edom. All right, and it's not going to get no better, man. All right, you see all these mass shootings that has been happening. All right, people losing hope. All right. The scriptures say, Matthew 24:12. Let me see something. Let me get it. I don't want to butcher it no more. I'm jumping all over the place. But people's hearts is waxing cold, man. All right. Matthew 24:12. Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right. Because transgressions have increased in the earth. All right. This devil, he has no morals, man. All right, everything is about a profit. Everything is carnal. Everything here is basically caters to your flesh, man. All right. And I was watching something earlier on that, when Dr. Umar Johnson was saying how everything, from a psychological standpoint, he bases his success off of how much things he had. All right, which is why he's never content, man. All right. Matter of fact, this is Proverbs 27:20. Hell and destruction are never full. So the eyes of man are never satisfied. So his eyes, he has a covetous eye, man. All right, he covered peoples, he covered lands. All right. His eye, if his eye is set on it and he wants it, he's going to go to war for it, man. All right, and he's going to shed blood, no matter how many nations he destroys, how much land he destroys, whether it's the food, the air. If he covets everything that he goes after, man. All right. All right, and that's not a good thing. He's coveting that land over there. But that's done led. Now where that done led to now? We're in World War III because Russia pretty much said that you're involved now by sending them tanks over there. All right, by sending them tanks and other aid and things of that nature. All right, you're pretty much involved, man. All right. This is Proverbs 26:17. He that passeth by and meddleth for strife belonging not to him is like one that taketh a dog by the ears. So what you think is going to happen when you pull the dog by the ears? He's going to turn around and bite your ass, man. All right. You over there in other people's lands, all right, coveting their lands, all right, involving yourself in wars that have nothing to do with you, man. So you're going to get bit back, man. All right. All these nations are going to come against him. All right, and he's pretty much a fool. He don't understand this, man. All right, because he has no understanding of the works of the Heavenly Father. Matter of fact, let's do this. All right, he's going straight down into a pit, man, and don't even see it. Like this head first, like a horse with blinders, man. All right. I'm going to start here. This is Psalms 92:3. Upon an instrument of 10 strings and upon the psaltery, upon the harp, with a solemn sound. All right. And we know that King David is pretty much a musician. All right. He read a lot of psalms that he wrote were parables. All right. There were a lot of dark sayings and mysteries in them. Verse 4, for thou, O Adawan, has made me glad through thy work. I will triumph in the work of thy hands. All right, and this is the work of his hands. All right, we're seeing the Heavenly Father going to work, tearing down this nation and drawing these nations together for the final battle. O Adawan, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither do a fool understand this. So this man don't understand this, man. That he's diving headlong into destruction, man. All right. There's no talking. There's no form of diplomacy or talking his way out of it, man. Whether it be with him, with other nations, or any religious leaders that try to talk to him. All right. His heart and his mind is set, man. All right. And there's no turning back. And anybody that want to be joined unto him, and you want to be destroyed with it. All right. Or you're going to be destroyed with it. And it's hard for our people to understand that, man. All right, because they trust in the shadow of Egypt. Verse 7, when the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. So his flourishing of going to different countries, all right, taking out different political leaders, setting up puppet leaders, all right, stealing their lands for resources, minerals, all right. Hey, that is to his utter destruction, man. All right, that is to his utter destruction. Verse 8, but thou, O Adawan, art the Most High forevermore. For lo, thy enemies, O Adawan, for lo, thy enemies shall perish, and all the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. Right. So all the workers of iniquity, all that partake in the doings and in the ideologies of Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man. They're going to be destroyed, man. Starting with him and the rest of these other nations. All right, they're going to be destroyed right along with it, man, because it's profitable, man. Wickedness is profitable in this time, but to what travail and what extent, man. All right, the destruction of many nations and many people. All right, this man is not set up to be a long-term ruler. All right, and it's pretty clear about that. He's not set up for the long haul. But Jake will be set up for the long haul when Yahweh Shai returns, man. All right, that kingdom is a world without end, ruled in righteousness. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right. And that's what you see, man. If they're not out here protesting, and like in a lot of these other countries, like Peru and all these places that were protesting about their government, they're putting it on the news outlets, man. All right. You see a lot of alternative news outlets, all right, talking about the corruption and scandals that's going on in all these governments, man. All right, and mainly this one, especially with the hiding of sensitive documents and things of that nature. These people are basically out of order, and they're doing whatever they want to do, man. All right, and it's not sustainable. It's not going to last. All right, because they're all vying for some type of authority and power. You got all these people coveted. All right, whether it's the rule, whether it's to grab more gain. All right, it's causing the people to mourn, man. All that aid sent over there, and all these cities are broken down and destroyed, man. All right, crime is increasing. All right, people, the hope that's in people is gone. All right, and you can see it, man. But then, what throws me off to show you how damn wicked these people is, they get mad at you when you speak the truth. All right, that's how you know they're set up to be destroyed, because the spirit of truth they can't receive, man. All right, as long as they can go about their daily lives, all right, they don't care. They don't have no foresight, man. All right, but we have foresight, man. All right, we see these things through the scriptures. This is Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Right. So we're in a happy mood. All right. And when I say happy, not in a chipper, goofy happy mood, but happy that this place is being taken down, man. All right. So that we can receive salvation, man, and actually begin to live. All right. Because we're not living here. We're existing. All right. This is not identified as living. All right. And if you think that this is living, then you have the mentality of a damn slave, man. All right. To get up every morning, all right, out of your bed, whatever time you start at, whether it's 8 or 9 o'clock, till 5 o'clock, hopping on somebody's job. All right. You're hopping on somebody's job, maybe 7 days a week in my situation, which is something that I don't want to do personally, but because of the cost of living in certain circumstances, you have to, man. All right, it's even worse if you got children. So you work 7 days a week to make these corrupt, wicked, damn demons rich, man. All right, but what do they give you in return? More oppression, man. They feed you more oppression. All right, they now here it is. They're telling people that they're getting a lesser return on their taxes. All right, a lesser return on their taxes. They're talking about digging into people's 401ks. All right, digging in their 401ks. They pretty much said it, man, at the conference, man. The famous speech, the famous phrase, "You will own nothing and love it." This is the desire of these people that's ruling right now. These wicked people, these pedophiles, these damn demons that's in office, man. All right, whether it's here or abroad, man. They have no care for your personal needs. All right, with the mindset of a king, man. And you want this thing over with, man. And you want to rule over your enemies. All right, which is starting with the so-called white man and the rest of these other nations. You want to rule over them, man. All right, because they don't give a damn about you. And I'm gonna straight up say I'm looking forward to it, man. All right, Lord willing, Lord willing, if I'm one of them. All right. But if you have a mindset if you have a regal mindset, you want the whole kit and caboodle, man. All right. You want the whole damn pie, man, because this place you will never get by in here. It's not set up for you to do that. You were put over here to be punished. All right, so we know that when these things happen, all right, pertaining to things that pertain to evil, we know that, hey, we're drawing near to the destruction of this place, which is soon to come. And this is this is second address 14 and 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, and put off the weak nature. All right, mortal thoughts, man. All right. What is that? Worried about all the things that's here, the vain things that's going to be burnt up and destroyed. All right, cast away those weak thoughts, man. All right, because everything here is going to be destroyed. And set aside thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste to flee from these times. All right, haste to flee from these times. Separate yourself from Babylon the Great. All right, separate yourself in your mind, man. All right. We can't separate ourselves physically. That's going to be the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But we can separate ourselves in the mind, man. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through AIDS. So much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. For truth is fled far away, and least is hard at hand. For now haste the vision to come, which thou hast seen. All right, and that vision is this place being annihilated. All right, we see that happening. All right, we see. Let me step into the light a little bit more. We see that's happening, man. All right, that vision is coming to pass, and the only way that you can see that is if you watch. All right, you have to continually watch, man. All right, and this is what we're watching for. All right, we're watching for the downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, of our enemies, man. All right, and that's hope, man. All right, that these conditions are not going to continue for us forever, man. This is Psalms 149:5. Let the saints be joyful in glory, and let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and the two-edged sword in their hand. All right, and that's pursuant to Hebrews 4:12. This is our two-edged sword. All right, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all ye the saints. Praise ye to Adonai. This is an honor, man. All right, it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. All right, so it's an honor for him to do that. All right, to take down your enemies. All right, to put his foot on their neck so that you can rule over them. All right, and not only rule, but you're going to rule the earth with righteousness. The earth is going to be refreshed, man. All right, under the management of the Israelites, starting with Yahweh Shai. All right, and the elect after him. Because it ain't gonna get no better, man. And it's just going. Hey, they're gonna be there, man. They're gonna hit. They're really gonna hit World War III, man. All right. And I believe that it's not too much longer, man. All right. And this shouldn't be taking you by surprise, man. All right. If you've been reading and studying and watching, all right, following the current events and lining them up, filtering those events through the scriptures, then it's plain, man. All right, it's plain. It's plain as the writing on the wall, as they say. This is Habakkuk 2:1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Adonai answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. And it's here, man. All right. Between these things, these events pop off daily so much that they're literally hard to keep up with. All right. I can sit here and look at something, and then I'll catch something, and it'll be 2 to 3 days old because things are happening so quickly. All right. So we're to sit here and continue to be watching it, all right, on the wall and blow the trumpet, man. All right. That is our job as watchmen on the wall, man, to blow the trumpet, to be out on the highways and hedges, man. All right. Sounding the alarm, man. All right, because it ain't gonna be too much longer before we not out here. All right, it's not gonna be much longer, man. This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show my people their transgressions and the house of Jacob their sins. Right, right, because hey, you're saving a soul by preaching this word, man. By trying to tell these people to get ready, man, and come out of Babylon. All right, letting them know that they're Israelites, they're the children of the Most High. All right, and that Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. And like I was going through earlier, I did a little lesson on how, just a 5-minute lesson on how, with all these active shooters going on, all right, and it could be not psyops, but what do you call it? That manicuring candidate type situation, all right? Messing with people's minds, all right? Pumping certain information into people's minds. But in any event, it ain't even just that. It's the idea that people are hopeless, all right? You had these situations constantly, man. And what I spoke about earlier, people committing suicide. But if they don't have the heart to kill themselves, what are they going to do? They're going to out other people, man. All right? They're going to take other people with them, man. Hence, you have all these situations. They're not really trying to do nothing about these situations, man. All right? People's mental health are deteriorating because they have no hope, man. All right? But we're out here to preach, all right? To you people out here, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, that you're the true children and to come out of this place before it's destroyed, man. All right, because it will be taken down and destroyed. And it is speaking, man. And see, the thing about it here is that see people going to and fro, cars going to and fro. You didn't see the same energy during the pandemic. All right, these people you couldn't keep them in the house, man. They will find the ways to get out. But the next situation may turn violent, man. All right. This is Matthew. I'm gonna know what. This is Matthew. What I was gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. You know what? Yep. I'm gonna do Matthew. This is Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together the elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven unto the other. So that's what we bid you people to the marriage, man. All right, to be gathered and to be taken out of here. All right, and to be saved from the coming destruction. Then learn a parable of the fig tree. When its branch is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it's near, even at the door. Right, we're at the door, man. We're at the door. We're in World War III. They legitimately said we're in World War III. All right, and even hey, there's other conflict going on over there too, in Israel again. All right, they just killed 10 Palestinians, man. All right, allegedly a terrorist group, man. But them people say, hey, guess what, man? This ain't over with, and we gonna get revenge. So that's hey, there's things heating up all over the earth, man. All right. Hey, but this is what happens when you under this current rulership. All right, wickedness is going to increase, man. All right. But like I said, while things get bad, we understand why those things are going to continue to get bad. All right. We know why. We know why, because it's the end, man. It's clear. All right, they're teaching these children all kinds of things, man. Hey, the Lord is not going to spare us. Hey, He's not going to spare, man. All right. Nobody's off the table when it comes to destruction. He's no respecter of persons, man. You don't care if you're old or you young or you're a child, man. All right. You don't care about none of that, man. I can't think of that precept that I was reading earlier. I don't know if it was in I think it pertained to Sodom and Gomorrah, but I don't know. It'll come to me. But he left things in it pretty much as in he left things pertaining to be an example, man. All right, of what not to do, man. All right, but yet still the pride of these people is so great, man. They don't believe, all right, in the Heavenly Father and the Son. All right, they can care less, man. All right, the only thing they concern themselves with is gain. All right, taking over lands, resources. Let's go here. That's it, man. As long as people go into, and this is the feeling of freedom. All right, this is what they feel like is freedom. No pushback or nothing. They got pushback against the men of the Lord, against the truth. All right, but they don't have no pushback for the people who have lied to you. Look how many people just dropping dead, man. All right, as if that's a damn coincidence, man. People just dropping, literally, like they say, dropping like flies, man. All right. And you have that with our people, man. They would rather believe a comfortable lie than pretty much be uncomfortable from the truth. They would rather believe a comfortable lie than be uncomfortable with the truth, man. This is 2 Ezra 9. And at 2 Ezra 9 and 9. Then shall they be in pitiful case, which have now abused my ways, and they that have cast away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Right, because famines is coming, man. There's pretty much no food, and when there's no food, what you gonna have? You gonna have people on the streets killing each other. That's not off the table. People killing each other, people eating. All right, these people out here are already sick in their damn minds, man. And when you think, when they see this destruction, you think if your mind is not stable in the fear of the Heavenly Father and the Son, what do you think they're going to be subject and open it for anything, man? All right, for anything, just like they are now. All right, the only thing that's holding them back is they have the ability to move to and fro as they want. But when you start taking away those things that they desire after, all right, these people are gonna snap out, man. They're gonna freak out in the mind. All right, the pandemic was just the beginning. All right, That was nothing compared. And these people are letting you just to show you how wicked they are. They're letting you know that they have something planned up ahead. They're giving you they actually giving you a heads up, man. All right, and really in a form, it's a form of mockery because what they do know is you can't do a damn thing about it. They have you in a position that they want to have you in. All right, they have you right where they want you. So this is what I got to say about that. All right, because the fear of the Lord is everything, man. All right, and the hope in Him is everything. This is Psalm 64. And 2, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. And those are bitter words, man. You will own nothing and love it. That's bitter, man. I think he said that in a sense where he said that jokingly, or he said that in a sense where that's for your benefit. Those are bitter words that he spoke to you. That's very proud and sarcastic and arrogant to say something like that. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities and accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and their heart is deep. All right, so they look heavily. All right, these are things that's been planned out for years, even though they have these conferences. These are things that's been talked about way back. I remember having a book when I was in the military, and it talked about the Trilateral Commission, the Bilderberg Group, all these gigantic conglomerate billionaire organizations, as so to speak, as a shadow government, man. All right, and then it was a book. It talked about how they were always behind the scenes of the regular government, in which those things were considered conspiracy at the time, especially in the 90s. Nobody never thought this, unless you was actually in one of those particular groups. But nobody never thought that this was actually real. This was a conspiracy theory. Hey, but it's proven now. It's out in the open. All right, it's just way out in the open, man. All right, and they don't care, man. All right, they've hid under the shadows and they've hid in secrecy for a long time. But what exposed them, man? All right, the scriptures, man. All right, the scriptures brought these things out of the darkness and brought them into light. All right, it exposed a lot of the things that were hidden. All right, scripture says, what is it? How are the things of Esau searched out? All right. All right, and I think it's in the book of Obadiah, but how are the things of Esau searched out, man? All right. This is Obadiah 1-6. How are the things of Esau searched out? And how are his hidden things sought out? All right. Through this light, through this knowledge. All right. Because who would ever thought that something simple as this book cast a light on all of these things, man? All right. We understand through this word that he is Esau Edom. He is the devil the Bible speaks of. We understand that he controls the earth. All right, all the wickedness that's done in the earth. We understand that. That he's going to be destroyed, man. All right, and that his kingdom is going to be translated. Matter of fact, let me see this. All right. This is Isaiah 25:7, and he would. This is Isaiah 25:7, and he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Right. that veil, all right, and that covering cast, all right. If I'm not mistaken, that goes into an enchantment, all right, because all the work that has been done, when you look at all the social constructs that's set up, all the particular things that has been set up that to deceive you, all those things have been peeled back and uncovered, man. All right. So through this knowledge and through this word, all right, he cannot hide no more. All right. But we have a sure victory, man. All right. Let's go into because you trust in this place, man. All right. And that's what they want at the end of the day. They want to remove Yahweh Shai out. And they want to be the power. They want to be that power forever. But it's not set up that way. This is Psalms 18 and 16. He sent me from above. He took me and drew me out of many waters. Right. He drew us. The elect is going to be drawn out of many people, man. They're going to be beamed up in them chariots. All right. When the destruction comes, the multitude of these people are going to be destroyed. The elect and 1/3 of our people are going to be saved. All right. He's going to save them. Verse 17, he delivered me from the strong enemy and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. Right. And that's the current situation that we're in. They're too strong for us. All right. But hey, we have an advocate, man. Yahweh Shai, that's in heaven, pleading on our part, man. How you doing? All right. He's pleading on our part, man. All right. He's coming back to deliver his people, man. All right. Verse 18, they prevented me in the day of my calamity, but the Adawan was my stay. He brought me forth into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. Right. He said, he that toucheth you touches the apple of my eye. All right. So now, they're going to get it, man. And although to a lot of people, all right, especially those that don't have this truth, it don't look like it, man. Which is why people are failing in hope. All right, going back to that again. Going into the mindset of despair, man. But that is why we cry loud and spare not, man. All right, we out here. All right. We are the temple that's out here. Letting people know that it's still hope, man. All right. But trust in him, man. Because that's his name, he who saves. All right. So in that day, man, he's going to put power on his people, man. All right. He's going to put power on his people, and these nations are going to get taken down, man. They're going to be destroyed, man. All right. Verse 20. I'm gonna skip to 25. With the merciful, thou wilt show thyself merciful. With the upright man, wilt thou show thyself upright. With the pure, wilt thou show thyself pure, and with the forward, wilt thou show thyself forward. So he's going to reward every man according to his works, man. All right. All right. Those that continued in wickedness and put him off, and those that patiently waited for him to the very end. All right. He's going to give them. Everybody's going to get their reward, man. For thou will save the afflicted people. It will bring down high looks. All right. And who are the afflicted people? All right. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. We are the afflicted people here. All right. All right. We're catching the most hell. All right. Constantly throughout the years, man. All right. We are that afflicted people. And that is who he's looking for. That's who he's coming to save. But thou will light my candle, the Adawan, my power will light my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power I have leaped over a wall. And so when that time comes, all right, we're going to be endued, all right, with spiritual power, man. All right. We're going to be endued with spiritual power. All right. Which is why this is the ultimate weapon. All right. These holy scriptures. This is the ultimate weapon. All right, not no damn guns, man. All right, that's Esau's blessing. All right, in which a lot of our people partake in. And I'm pretty sure that this place is going to target that particular company. Who else they going to target, man? All right, they know we like to kill. They know Jake like to kill one another, man. All right, they know Jake like to play with them guns, man. And especially something like that, that's deadly, man. Because it's more concealable. It's an assault weapon that can be more concealable. You know, Jake see that and he's licking his chops, man. All right, because hey, because the wicked 2/3 of our people are going to die anyway. All right, but at the same time, they're going to be a burden to Egypt too. And that's the foolishness of this devil, man. At the end of the day, if you really think about it, all right, nothing that he has really is sustainable on no level, whether it's nationally or international, because he never looks out for the best interest. It's like a chess game, man. He got his pieces all over the place, all right, with no damn strategy. Well, he has a strategy, but it's not. His trump card is here, all right, which is that RFID, all right. They're moving fast. They're rolling that out and moving fast with that, all right. But that's not, and that's that. That is his ace in the hole, but that is not even going to pan out for him like you want to, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's go here. This is Job 18 and 20 and 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him, and he shall rain upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. So while he's about to initiate this and implement this, all right, he's going to get struck through, man. He's going to be destroyed. All right, these things, all right, has happened multiple times throughout history. All right. What's his name? Antiochus, if that's how I pronounce Epiphanes, he was another one who wanted to start. You look how he ended up. All right, and the Greek Empire. All right, you go back to the flood, pre-flood world, man. All right. All right, you look at the flood, man. All right, they were doing the same things. You look at after the flood, all right, the Tower of Babel, man, all right, where he pretty much confounded their speech, man. So where they couldn't understand each other. Hey, this devil keeps trying. He don't realize that, hey, the Most High rules in the realm of men, man. All right, he rules in the realm of men. He controls the thoughts and the actions and the minds of men, man. You are not your own, whether you want to believe that or not. We were all put here for a purpose, and when you stray from that purpose, all right, whether it be us or any of them, hey, you're going to be destroyed, man. See something. This scripture I was looking for. I think it's in yeah, this is it. This is Daniel. This is the book of Daniel 4:17. The matter is by the decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will. And he setteth up over it the basis of men, the lowliest of men. So he set Esau up, all right, and he is the basis of man, meaning the lowliest, all right, and it's showing in his actions and how he governs this particular world, man, all right, where everybody just does whatever the hell they want without no damn repercussions, man, all right. That is not how a productive and successful society or a nation is supposed to stand up, man. at least